it's Dr. Pryor, and I wanted to make this video because I just came back from the grocery store, and I went to a natural grocer who carries supplements and carries a lot of organic foods, that sort of thing. So what I encountered when I was there really kind of shocked me. But I shouldn't really be so shocked because it's so prevalent all throughout this country. But anyway, so to explain what happened to me, I'll just hold this up. So I've gotten away from using plastic, so I carry these little produce bags with me. And I got some kale because I'm going to make a kale black bean thing. So I handed it to the cashier like this. She grabbed the kale, she scanned it, she put it on the table, and the bagger freaked out and she said, "Oh my God, I'm not going to touch these bags. Did you touch that bag? Oh my God, no, I'm not doing this." And she walked away, and I just felt so much fear. It was palpable. I could not believe how she reacted to this little produce bag right here, which pretty much sits in my car all the time. I've never had COVID. No, never had any. Yeah, I had a little sickness the other day, but it was from being on the river. Who knows what I ingested? I fell out my tube and I got some water, swallowed it. Who knows? But anyways, that's not the point. The point is she totally freaked out. And I thought, oh my gosh, this country is so crazy because of all the fear that the media did. And what I'd really like to kind of talk about is there's these two theories, and as a naturopathic doctor, I lean more towards this thing called the terrain theory. And the other theory that it's in direct opposition is the germ theory. And the germ theory was really popularized by Robert Koch, and he was around in Germany, what year? In the 19th century, and he came up with these postulates, and, the germ theory was then promoted by Joseph Lister, made Listerine, right? But the terrain theory, it was made by Claude Bernard, and he was around in 1813 to 1878, and basically what the terrain theory is it's your internal environment really determines how you're going to react to different environmental challenges such as bacteria and fungi and viruses, right? And as a naturopathic doctor, I understand that there are times that your body is going to be under stress. Say you've fell off the wagon and you've been eating poorly because you're under a very stressful situation, you're going to notice you're going to get sick more often during those times. Why? Because your terrain has had a hit recently. You're not getting the nutritional value, and you're under stress, which lowers your immune system. So basically, that's the terrain theory. Now, with germ theory, I will admit there are times when you're going to get such a huge dose of bacteria or such a huge dose of a toxin or a bug, you might not be able to overcome it initially. But if you have a very intact immune system, you will most likely overcome it with a fight, but you'll overcome it. So the message I would like to tell you is try not to take suppressive meds when you're sick, because your body knows how to fight things. So if you have a fever, let the fever run its course. Don't lower the fever unless it's like 103, 104, getting up high. And that's in children too, right? 103, let it get up to, and children might have a febrile seizure. If that happens, bring them in for care, but that does not mean they're going to continue to have seizures or that they're that they are, forever going to be epileptic. I had febrile seizures as a child. They put me on an anti-epileptic drug for many years, and I was like a zombie, and I didn't have any more seizures after that. So febrile seizures are very common in childhood, but I digress. The point I'm making here is that fevers are a mechanism your body uses to fight off viral particles also, because it makes the immune system activated when you have a fever, but also bacteria, fungi, not so much unless it becomes systemic. Try not to, take suppressive medications because your body is trying to fight an illness. So, terrain theory is a more prominent theory to us. So that means keeping the terrain healthy. And what is the terrain? What makes a healthy terrain? Eating the right foods, exercising, managing your stress, all the things that we work on, your foundations of health, as we call them, as a naturopathic doctor. So when you are, getting a lot of illnesses, you really should come to a naturopathic doctor like myself so we can figure out what is those underlying foundations of health that are not being met. Could be nutritional, could be, your stress is just through the roof. Who knows? Maybe your sleep's off. Who knows? But we can work on these things. So anyways, I just want to help you guys not fear so much. Please try not to buy into this narrative. They really amped it up to try to sell more and more vaccines, to sell more antibiotics, to sell more drugs, keep you dependent on the medical system. And, fear is detrimental to your health. I know this. I was in a lot of fear just, for a couple years of my life. And that really did a number to me. Hurt my kidneys. Blood pressure through the roof. Fear is not good. So really try to not catch yourself watching these reports of all the deaths. No, please try not to do that. But I love you guys, and I hope that you are letting this message sink in. And please don't think I'm trying to start a fight with anybody or anything. This is just what you got to understand, that the terrain is very important and your overall health is very important for your immune system to work properly. And so you're not so susceptible to all the viruses floating around and all the bugs floating around, okay? So I love you guys, and I hope you have a good night. And if you could like this and subscribe, I thank you. And I am accepting patients. You can reach out to me on my Instagram. And if I'm not your doctor, seek medical advice from your doctor. Okay, bye.